There must be some...
Don't listen to all the blathering.
Hey, you! Get out of here!
Hey, you've no...
But keep it to yourself. People don't need to know it.
Listening to all the blathering anymore.
I doubt it's ever likely to change.
Hang on. I'm not rushing into it.
I want...
You shouldn't believe yourself.
You have to watch what you tell people.
I better keep out of it.
That wasn't very clever.
Hang on. Better not go rushing into anything. That wasn't...
Abba...
But keep it to yourself. People don't need to know it.
Hang on. Better not go rushing into anything.
There was a time when things would have gone very different.
It was obvious that there was trouble ahead.
Hang on. Like to be in his shoes, though. That story after all. Maybe. Thought that had been cleared up ages ago. You shouldn't believe everything you hear. Same old story.
Keep it to yourself. People don't need to know it.
That wasn't very clever.
I better keep...
You looking for trouble?
Shoes, though.
Something else
I
instead.
thought that'd be cleared up ages.
He's had enough.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear. Let's talk about some.
You again.
There'd be trouble ahead.
I had the list of requirements for the old mine.
Not bad. How'd you get it?
Ian gave it to me.
You got a nerve? So they sent you to test me, did they? Thoris must already be going mad, I'm sure.
Diego gave me the order.
Diego does what Thoris tells him to. If I know him, he'd die laughing if he knew that you was here.
Can I get in there now or not?
Just go on in.
There was a time when things would have gone very differently.
I thought that had been cleared up ages ago.
That was a good fight.
There must be something about that story
I have the list of requirements for the old mine on me.
No, I don't believe it. I must say you do seem to have a nerve. Show me.
Here it is.
Indeed. Do you know what we're gonna do with it? We'll add to it, and you'll take the list back to the old camp. Then, when they deliver the stuff to the mine, we'll mug 'em and take the lot. It won't take a minute. Here's the list. You know what to do.
Is that enough for me to join you?
I should say so. And I've even got a present for you. A better armor. It's not much, but you've earned it.
Thought that had been cleared up ages ago.
And what am I supposed to do now?
You're now a member of our gang. You're free to do what you want. If you want to make yourself useful, go to Mordrag and help him with a sect business.
You're very probably right.
You're carrying my weapon! You're carrying my weapon!
There'd be trouble.
Hang on. Better not go rushing into anything.
That wasn't very clever. You shouldn't believe everything you hear. Rely on somebody and you're in trouble.
You shouldn't have done that!
There's obviously gonna be trouble ahead.
Get your dirty hands off! Little gust of wind and he would have fallen over by himself!
Trouble. That's how it goes.
Little gust of wind and he would have fallen over by himself!
Maybe.
You won't have much time to be sorry for it.
Some people never learn.
You shouldn't have done that! Hello? That was a good...
As long as I'm not involved.
I can... You're at the...
That won't happen again. That won't happen again.
People always talk.
Ah, you're probably right.
That's how it goes.
Always talk. I better keep out of it.
Hey, now you're one of us, kid.
I'm looking for better armor.
Since you're one of us now, I can sell you one.
Can you sell me heavy?
This armor will protect you from any dangers. I wear it myself.
I'm not listening to all the blabbering.
I buy.
It was obvious that there would be trouble.
There must be something about that story.
It's obvious that I better keep out.
If you think.
People always talk.
I doubt that's ever likely to change. Maybe people always talk. Listen, some people never learn as long as I'm not.
That wasn't very clever.
I thought that would have been clarified a long time ago.
It won't happen again.
I doubt that's ever likely to change.
That there will be trouble ahead. I better keep out of it. You're probably right. You have to watch
Maybe.
what you tell people.
was obvious that they would be.
Maybe. I wouldn't like to be in his...
That wasn't very clever.
I better keep out.
I won't.
Let's talk.
But keep it to yourself.
I'd like to become a mercenary of the mages. Am I ready yet?
I'll give you a chance. How about it?
I want to become a mercenary.
A good decision. You won't regret it. Tell me something. Why? Why have you joined us and not the old camp or the Brotherhood?
I wanted freedom from the very beginning.
We'll get our freedom back. Welcome, mercenary. Hello.
Maybe. Greetings. That's really not
Yeah, there must be something about that story after all.
Let's talk about something else instead.
That's really
Hang
not
on.
my problem.
Stop! You know.
Are you going to
No! Hey, man!
How's the schnapps business going?
Go in and ask Silas. We can't complain.
Keep it to yourself.
Hey, man!
Hang on. Better not go rushing into
That's
anything.
not really my problem.
I better keep out of it.
Maybe.
Wouldn't like to be in his shoes, though.
Choose something.
Maybe.
I better keep out of it.
You have to watch what you tell people.
That's really not my problem.
What if I...
Always talk.
There must be something about that. I won't.
I'm not here.
Greetings. Let's forget our little argument.
There was a time.
It's obvious.
Keep it to
You have to
yourself.
watch
People don't
what
need
you
to
tell
know it.
people.
Rely on somebody in your... If you think. But keep it to yourself.
That wasn't very clever.
Am I now strong enough to fight against you?
No, your strength is insufficient. You're...
Same old story every time. As long as I'm not involved. Same old story every time. Pages.
That wasn't very clever.
That won't happen.
There must be.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
I have the list from Ian.
Let's talk about something.
Well done. That'll get you a few brownie points.
Time when things would have gone very differently.
Take care.
That had been cleared up ages ago. Very
That won't happen again.
He's never going to show his face around here again.
I'd have felt happier if you'd killed him.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear. I'm not involved.
I'm on an errand for the water mages. I need to get into the castle.
Sure you are. I guess you must have mislaid your amulet, eh?
I'm on an errand.
Sure.
That's really as long as I'm not.
You don't look as though you'd just let anyone get into the castle.
Only Gomez's men are allowed in the castle.
As long as I'm not involved.
If I gave you a certain amount of ore, would you let me in the castle?
For a certain amount.
How much?
Well, it'd have to take a while to count the ore. Long enough to make sure me and my boys are busy counting while you slip by.
So tell me, how much?
1,000 nuggets should be enough.
1,000 nuggets?
Well, you could join up with Gomez.
Same old story every time.
People.
You have to watch what you tell people.
But keep it to you.
Don't blather so much, yeah?
I'm not listening to all that blathering anymore. You shouldn't think.
Leave me it up.
But keep it to yourself. People don't need to know it.
That won't hang out yet. No rushing into anything. Let's talk about something else instead.
I doubt that's ever likely to change.
Some people never learn.
There must be something about that story after all.
The worst shit.
That won't happen again.
It was obvious that there would be trouble ahead. Same old
Some
story.
people never learn.
It was obvious that there would be trouble ahead. You shouldn't believe everything.
Same old story every time.
That story after all.
Rely on somebody and you're in trouble. That's how it goes. But keep it to yourself. You're very probably right.
Same old story. Rely on somebody and you're in trouble. That's how it goes.
That won't happen again.
Something about that story after all.
There must be something about that story after all.
But keep it to yourself. People don't need to know.
What do you think? I better keep out of it.
What are you doing here? Who let you in? Guards? What are you doing?
There must be. I thought that had been
People
cleared
always
ages
talk.
ago.
I
You're
better
very
keep out of it.
probably right.
Something about that story after all.
You have to? I wouldn't like to be in his shoes, no?
You shouldn't. I'm glad you're here. I have news for you.
Good news, I hope.
Our Brotherhood's planning a really big thing.
What are you planning? To break out?
The Gurus are trying to contact the Sleeper, but they need something to unite their powers.
Oh, and?
They need a magical object, a focus.
What's that got to do with me?
Talk to Iberian. He's the most powerful man around here. This is the opportunity to attain his favor.
Where do I find him?
Go to the temple. He rarely leaves it. Probably he feels closer to the Sleeper in those cold ruins. May the
I'm not listening to all that blathering anymore.
It's obvious that there will be trouble ahead.
You're not allowed to talk to us.
Greetings, Master Iberian.
Ah, I know your face.
Impossible. We've never met before.
But I thought, well, what do you want?
I heard you were looking for something.
That's right. We need a magical focus. We sent the novice Nyras to collect the focus, but he hasn't come back yet. You could check up for me what has happened.
Why is the focus so important?
It is a magical object which can concentrate our spiritual powers. It is one of the 5 focus stones used by the mages to erect the barrier. In a vision I saw that we need to use the power of the focus.
Sounds like quite an interesting vision.
My vision was a sign from the sleeper. We can reach him with the focus.
Where shall I begin to search?
Leave the camp, turn right, and go up to the tall cliff. Go beyond the forest until you can see the sea. There, you'll...
I'll bring the focus back.
Take this map. The location of the focus is recorded on it.
Shh. You're not allowed to talk to us.
Rely on somebody, you're in trouble. No? That's how it goes.
You have to watch what you tell people.
Scram! You have no business to be here.
I'm searching for the focus.
Unfortunately, you're too late for that. I've already found it, and I'm keeping it for myself. The sleeper talked to me last night and made me his only tool. Now I'll only serve the sleeper. No more Templars or gurus. Only me alone. Die! Oh!
You have to watch what you tell people.
You have to watch what you tell people. Let's talk about something.
That's really like to be in his shoes, though.
You have to watch what you tell people.
The novice Nyrus has gone mad. He said that the sleeper had talked to him and chosen him as his only servant. Then he attacked and tried to kill me.
The might of the sleeper is so vast that unprepared souls despair over it. Only we gurus, in our years of meditation, have achieved the spiritual strength to bear the voice of the almighty sleeper.
I found the focus.
Excellent. You have done us a great favor. Now, take the focus back to Kor Kalom. He'll know what needs to be done.
What about some kind of reward?
Since you're not a member of our Brotherhood, I will reward you. Take this amulet as a... Come on, let me...
That wasn't very...
Some people never learn.
You should believe everything you hear. Won't happen again.
That's really not my problem.
Same.
What do you want?
Iberian sent me. I have the focus.
Ah, the focus, at last. Now I can study the magic of these artifacts. If I only had enough secretion. Damn!
Like to be in his shoes, though.
Maybe.
Iberian said you'd pay me if I...
Really? He said that? Well then, I suppose 50 ores should be enough.
There was a time when things would have gone very...
Secretion?
Yes. As you must know, I produced the magic potions for the invocation of the sleeper. For this purpose, I need the secretion from the mine crawler's mandibles. You know what mine crawlers are, don't you?
Yes.
Very good.
Speak on.
Well, just a short time ago, I had a vision of the sleeper himself. He gave me a sign. He made me understand that there is a means other than the secretion from the mandibles. And he chose me to pass on this mission. You're not getting this mission from me. You're getting it from the sleeper.
Impossible.
Be silent, fool. He made me understand that the path I have embarked upon is right, but the means aren't strong enough. The right means can be found with the mine crawlers, but the mandibles are not sufficient. There must be something else.
Have you never examined the mine crawlers? I mean, maybe there's another body part which contains more of the secretion.
Of course, we have taken some mine crawlers apart, but only their mandibles seem to contain the secretion. There must be something else. Find their nest, and you'll find the answer.
Where will I find...
In the old mine.
What's the best...
There are Templars in the mine.
Thought that had been cleared up ages ago.
That sounds like a dark and sinister kind of search.
Take these spell scrolls of light. You'll be able to make good use of them in the dark shafts. The Templars in the mines will... May the sleeper give you power. May his light shine on your path and enlighten your spirit. And may he strengthen your will.
I'll be seeing...
May the sleep...
Let's talk about something.
Yeah.
Maybe. Same old story every time. Wouldn't like to be in his shoes, though.
It was obvious that there would be... Maybe.
Keep it to yourself, people.
That's really
You
not
have
my
to
problem.
watch what you tell people. That's really not my problem.
I'd like to...
Good.
That won't happen again. Same old story every time. Rely on somebody and you're in trouble. That's how it goes. Let's talk about something else instead. Well, hang on. Better not go rushing into anything. Trouble ahead.
There was a time...
That wasn't... Not listening to him. There must be something about that story after all.
I want to acquire
The power.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
I wouldn't like to be in his shoes.
It won't happen again.
Hey, you! Get the right decision.
You're very probably right.
Some people never.
As long
Think
people always talk.
time to get up again. There was a time when things.
Same old story every time.
Talk.
There must be something about that story.
Let me pass. Let me pass. Let me pass. Let me pass. Let. Let me pass.
I doubt that's ever likely to change.
No.
Do you?
As long as I'm not involved.
Totally idiot.
People always talk.
You shouldn't believe me. I'm not listening. It's all the blabbers.
I'd like. What?
It's really not my cup. Anymore. People always talk.
I doubt that's ever likely to change.
But keep it to yourself. People don't.
You shouldn't believe everything been cleared up ages ago.
But keep it to yourself.
Very clever.
People don't.
That's how it goes. I thought that had been cleared ages ago.
Rely on somebody in your...
As long as I'm not involved.
Let's talk about something else instead.
That won't happen again. Very clever.
Sure.
That won't happen again.
Rely on somebody and you're in trouble. That's how it goes. You shouldn't believe everything. There was a time when things would have gotten very different. Don't blather so much. Yeah.
Listening to all the blabbering anymore.
That's really
It
not...
was
I better keep
obvious
out of
there would
it.
be trouble ahead.
It was obvious that there would be trouble ahead.
Very probably right. Maybe, but who cares?
That won't happen again.
You're very probably right.
That wasn't very clever.
Let's talk about something else instead.
But keep it to yourself. People don't need to know it. Like me
That
and
won't
you.
happen. I'm not listening. It's all the blathering anymore.
I thought that had been cleared up ages ago. If you think.
Must be something.
Ah, you're probably
I
right.
thought that had been cleared up ages